So what if there was a proven path, a guaranteed way of life that would get you the body shape change and lifestyle change that you've always desired? And what if there was a way to say goodbye to dieting, killing yourself in the gym, and for starving yourself just to be skinny? And instead saying hello to a strong body, focusing on your life's vehicle, your soul's vessel, to make sure that it was lean, strong, and still had all those womanly curves? Hello, I'm Lisa Barwise, and I have worked with thousands of women over the last decade to help them to indeed achieve their warrior goddess body that was lean, strong, and curvy. I have been working in the wellness industry now for almost 12 years, specifically in health, nutrition, fitness, and lifestyle change for women. I consider myself a kick-ass wellness alchemist. That means that I am the catalyst in the transformation of strong women around the world, strong of mind, body, and character. I'm the creator of Warrior Goddess Kettlebell Training, the author of the Warrior Goddess Body book, and also the leader of the Warrior Goddess Body, Body Shape and Lifestyle Change programs. What I have found with working with women for over a decade is that as I teach them to not only get a lean, strong and curvy body, that they tend to transform all elements of their life and mindset to become strong of mind, body and indeed character too. Gone are the days that we're focusing on skinny or losing weight just for the sake of it. We understand that it's our responsibility to look after our life's vehicle or our soul's vehicle and honor that so that we can live longer and do so with more energy, vitality, and, a little bit of sass along the way. What I have found with working with thousands of women, both online and in my classes with the Warrior Goddess Kettlebell Training Studio, is that when they finally discover that they can not only achieve a kick-ass, strong, lean, and still womanly curvy body, but they can do so by boosting their immune system, creating more energy, honoring their life cycle and their womanly cycles, tapping into the power of the moon and the feminine power that we have within ourselves, that they can lead the life of their dreams. It's no longer about focusing, as I said, on being skinny, on weight loss, on all of these things that the diet industry has kind of tricked us into believing that we want. It's more about understanding that we have a responsibility to our life's vehicle and that we want to live strong and kick-ass lives, not just for us, but for our family and for our friends and the community around us. When it comes to body shape change and lifestyle change, I know a thing or two. For me, my journey started when I actually became a mum or knew that I was going to become a mum. Having recently at that time lost both of my parents through degenerative diseases that I knew could have been prevented, if not cured, through lifestyle choices, I realized that I had a responsibility to my little boy to continue to put my health first and to prioritize me. I knew that I wanted to have a kick-ass and strong body so that I could be the fit and fun mum to him at whatever age. I wanted to be there for all of his major milestones and do it, as I said, with a little bit of sass and attitude along the way. So I started out in health and nutrition first and foremost. Being somebody who followed a plant-based lifestyle from a very young age, I understood that nutrition was really important for you to help to achieve a body and energy and lifestyle that you loved. I also at that point started to run and train for marathons, but realized that when it came to energy and recovery, my nutrition was so important. After learning to run for a little while, I realized that running was quite hard for me on my knees and my hips. I also noticed that even though I was running 20, 30, 40 miles a week, I was still finding myself pudgy in places that I didn't want to be pudgy. And I know I had had a baby at that point who at this point was nearly 3 years old. I knew that there was something missing in terms of understanding body shape change. I've always been somebody that struggled with my apple body shape, being quite top heavy. It was almost impossible to find shirts that would button over. and I never had a flat stomach. It was always a little bit pudgy no matter what. So I kind of thought that there must be a way to efficiently change my body shape and to achieve the body shape change that I wanted based on my lifestyle. I didn't want to spend hours and hours in the gym, and I wasn't particularly a great cook. I was good at assembling things, but I didn't want to spend hours and hours on nutrition and spending hours cooking in the kitchen. So my journey into my own fitness transformation started in a bar. As do most things in Ireland, it was actually after a nutritional conference, and I met a girl who I thought was really interesting in the bar after the nutritional conference, and I was chatting to her and I asked her what it is that she did, and she said that she was a kettlebell instructor. Now at that point I had no idea what a kettlebell was. When she described them to me as these dynamic strength training bullets with handles that were really easy for women to do, that you could do from home or your living room, I was like, well, that sounds great. And she said, well, I have some YouTube videos, and I went, well, that sounds even better, and off I went to buy my first kettlebell. And pretty much my journey started from there. So from training just 20 minutes, not even 30 minutes most days, in my living room, just from following her videos, I was able to see results pretty quickly with being able to tuck in my waist and kind of tighten up my arms. And with getting these sorts of results so quickly, I was thinking there's definitely something in these kettlebells that I want to learn more about. So that's when I became a fully qualified fitness professional. I went through my fitness qualifications, but all I wanted to do was to teach women how to use kettlebell training. For me, I was like, this is the best tool, the cheapest, easiest, most effective tool that works so well with women, given our sometimes limitations for working out in the gym. Because I don't know about you, but gym-based workouts were not something that I felt particularly confident about. I didn't feel particularly secure about. The weights area in the gym, where I knew that there was good work to be done, were often quite scary, were quite male dominated, and I really had no idea how to use half the machines or what exercises I needed to do. So for me, kettlebell training took all of that guesswork out. I got all of the benefits of strength training, but with none of the downsides of gym membership or dealing with that uncomfortableness of going into the weights area. So if you're somebody who knows that strength training is a good idea, you've heard that it's really good for toning your body, for tightening your body up, for helping you to change that body shape, then kettlebells are a fantastic way for you to either segue into that, or for you just to find your way, your thing that works for you to indeed achieve the body and the lifestyle that you need. So with 3 20 to 30 minute workouts, even from home in your living room, you will notice drastic changes in your body shape. And this is why I love kettlebell training. And kettlebell training is not new. Kettlebells have been around longer than dumbbells and barbells. Have you ever asked yourself why it's called a barbell or a dumbbell? There's no bell part to it. It started with kettlebells. In fact, kettlebells are over 500 years old. There are even some historical findings of kettlebells being used in Olympic times, as in the original Olympics. But they're mostly been used in Russia 400 or 500 years ago. They were used specifically at the beginning as weights and measures in the farming community. They would go from farm to farm and use the kettlebell as the weight and measure to measure a grain or potatoes or other farm products. And then, of course, boys being boys would start to play with the kettlebells. They would pick them up, they would start throwing them around or lifting them around, and then they turned them more into like a games or a competition. Very similar to what they did in Scotland with the Highland Games and tossing cabers, etc. And then it became quite competitive. As it became more competitive, they started to notice that these farmers were getting super buff. They were super strong. They were able to lift things. And at that time, a doctor started to notice these changes and thought, could he create an exercise program using these particular tools? He started to manipulate the bells a little bit to make them easier to use. and then started training people with them. Then, of course, the results that he was starting to get was catching the eye of the Russian government, who decided that he wanted him to train the Russian army. And then what we knew at that point, what happened in Russia started to happen in America. Once it took off in America, it became very global. So although they might seem new in so much as you haven't heard about them before, they are definitely not new in terms of their practice and use. In fact, they are the forefounders of all strength training. You can do everything that you want with a kettlebell that you can do with a dumbbell. You can't do everything with a dumbbell that you can do with a kettlebell. And that's why we love them here, specifically with Warrior Goddess kettlebell training, because they're perfectly designed to help a woman to get a strong body with strong womanly curves, specifically working on her posterior chain with her legs, her butt, and her core. Isn't that awesome? So if you're here, you are interested to hear a little bit more about this Wheel of the Year program. So now you've got a little bit of a smidging or an idea that really what we're talking about here is body shape and lifestyle change. Because we know that in order for us to achieve change, transformation in any way, shape or form, it's important for us to evaluate and work on all the different levels within our lives. So it's not just for you to exercise for 45 minutes or 20 minutes a day and be able to achieve the results. It needs to be a part of an overall program, and that's when you're likely to see the greatest effects and changes. So we like to do this on a 4-step formula. So a 4-step nutritional formula or 4-step holistic health formula to help you to achieve that. So in addition to the strength training with the kettlebells, which I suggest you do at least 3 workouts of between 20 and 30 minutes a week, which you can easily do with 1 kettlebell or perhaps 1 big one and 2 little ones in your living room or dining room, even in your garden. You would want to then apply this 4-step formula. We believe in an ethical plant-based diet. So a plant-based diet doesn't have to be a vegan diet. What I want people to focus on is how many plants and how many live plants they have on their plate at any one time. It's a struggle for us sometimes to completely eliminate those things that we're used to in terms of cheese, meat, fish, eggs. But if you focus more on what is on your plate rather than what you're taking away from it, you can begin to do that on a step-by-step basis without judgment and without a sense of that you're doing things wrong or that you're not doing it correctly or you're not being dedicated enough or committed enough to follow a certain path. This is focusing on it from a health point of view. So what we provide in the Wheel of the Year program are recipes that are plant-based on a 25%, a 50%, and 100% plant-based diets. So this works really well for vegetarians and for vegetarians looking to go vegan. This is good for meat eaters who are wanting to do less meat products or wanting to do more meatless Mondays, and also for anybody who just wants to see what a vegan lifestyle could look like. So it does require you to reduce or cut out gluten and dairy, both of which can have a massive effect very, very quickly on body shape change and your overall health. But you are filling your plate with lots of healthy green vegetables that are live, lots of pulses, some whole ancient grains. You're also looking at prime meat, organic meats, lots of more chicken, turkey, and fish for those that are eating the meat. We keep eggs for those that want to stay in the vegetarian route, and then you can pick your level of plant-based commitment, which we love. So that's the first one, which is really important because 1, it's an ethical understanding, and 2, the plants will help you to recover more for vibrancy, to help you to manage your hormones, which is a really key important element of lifestyle change specifically, and body shape change specifically in your 40s and 50s. So the second step to the 4-step formula is also then looking at whole food nutritional supplements. So as we're focusing on a high protein and often a low carb element, you want to supplement your diet, however good that it is, with whole food supplements. And this is really important. I know a lot of people who are very anti-protein shakes, or they're anti taking supplements, but the issue is that Mother Nature has set us up in a terrible way. Mother Nature wanted us to be strong until we were in childbearing age. So up until about 30, 35, she's made us almost invincible, which is amazing. However, once we hit that age, she's like, you're on your own. So optimal health will only be achieved through completely strong, healthy eating diet. And we're not talking 5 a day of your fruits and veg. We're hitting 10 to 15 portions of plant-based. Now, that's almost impossible for the average person to not spend all day chopping and chewing. So you need to be able to supplement your diet with things that you would get from whole foods. So I take whole food supplements from fruits, vegetables, and berries. I also then supplement with a raw vegan protein powder from plant-based sources. This will help you to get immediate results from both boosting your energy and changing your body shape within literally a couple of weeks. A high protein, plant-based diet is an amazing way for your body to change very quickly. And then the other element is what we call carb cycling mixed with intermittent fasting. Specifically as you hit the post 35, and hormones play a massive part in stress levels and in managing your energy throughout your 28-day cycle, or as you move into perimenopause and menopause and postmenopause, you need to be managing the seesaw effect of insulin and cortisol, which are triggered by estrogen and progesterone, okay, which are the female hormones. So it's understanding that carb cycling helps you to find your tipping point of carb sensitivity, which happens through your 28-day cycle, and also through a 7-day cycle as women's body change every 7 days based on their hormones. So we take account of that. We also are a great proponent of intermittent fasting to give your body a break, especially if you're somebody who's very sensitive to foods like dairy and gluten, because sometimes your body just needs a break. And it's a really great way for you to still continue to tap into your growth hormones, to give your body a rest, and to also help it to reboot, which is amazing. And then the fourth element of our 4-step nutritional formula is through self-care practices and other practices that you can do based on your cycles of life and your cycles of energy. So we take account of your 28-day menstrual cycle, or your menstrual cycle, even if it's not 28 days. We take account of your hormone type based on your stage of life. We also take account of the self-care practices that need to go with that, anything from salt baths, which are really important, meditation, yoga, other relaxation that you need to do. And with this 4-step formula completely customized to you. So it's customized to you in relation to your actual body shape as it is now, your percentage of body fat, understanding what calories you need to be consuming to keep your metabolic rate ticking across really well and boosting your metabolism. It takes account of the macronutrients you need to be consuming based on you and your body shape and your body type. And that's plugged into the customized cycle, both on a 28-day cycle and a 7-day cycle. So this is really understanding that there are some key elements that you need to understand to customize something specifically for you, because one size does not fit all. You need to understand how your body works, and it is like a little guinea pig, you know, for you to work out, well, how much carbs can I eat, or when should I eat this, or what's the best time for me to exercise during the day, so that you can maximize your results. But ultimately, all of these things, even if you start to just make small changes here and there, are going to make you feel instantly better, because you're going to feel mostly in control. You're going to understand that you are on the right path for you, and you're going to be able to learn the key things intuitively based on your body and inside your own emotional fortitude to be able to achieve the body shape change and lifestyle change that you desire and have been going for. Because if you haven't realized up until now, there are so many lies and myths out there in terms of dieting and the food industry. You know, there's so many things about eating less and moving more, and about starving yourself till you're skinny, or that you have to work out on treadmills for hours and hours, or go to many, many classes just to burn calories. There's so much more science to this that you just need to understand. And once you get it, and once you understand the science, it is really easy for you to follow, and you feel so much better because you are in control. Now, the key thing about this particular program is also the element and understanding that you're not going to get there in a week. In fact, you're not even going to get there in 4 weeks. It takes you a commitment of a minimum of 90 days for you to start to see the changes within your body. But understand that body shape change and lifestyle change isn't a quick fix. It's not about just, dropping 9 pounds so that you can look good in a dress for a wedding. Now, that's not a bad thing, but at the same time, it's understanding that this is about your life. This is about creating that strong vessel, that vessel for your soul, that you can continue to feel strong and empowered and kick ass for all of life's adventures, whatever that might be, then what gets thrown at you. So it's not just about you getting that quick fix. So this is something for you to understand, that it's no longer about being stressed, being undernourished, being starved, being tired, being overworked. It's about finding a lifestyle, being in control, learning about your body, and all of which achieving, if you focus on those elements of strength and learning about your body and being intuitive and working with the natural cycles and the ebb and flow within you, you will automatically, as an effect, achieve the body shape change and lifestyle change that you're going for. It is a wonderful process of transformation, both inside and outside, to go through the Wheel of the Life program. So finally, what I want to share with you is what you get in this program. So I have created it in 2 ways for you to get access. What I realize is sometimes it's difficult for us to want to make a full 12-month commitment to something. So I've created it as both a 90-day and a 12-month program. Of course, if you commit to the 12-month program, there are loads of benefits for you to achieve, not only just cost-saving benefits, but also benefits to you in terms of the extra support that you get in understanding that you are in control of what you need and the information that you get. However, 90 days is also a really good way for you to make a commitment to yourself to be able to see what's going to happen over that season. So the Wheel of the Year program consists of understanding that you need to set big goals, to have a vision for what it is that you want to achieve. We work on creating your own vision board for your health, fitness and wellness, the lifestyle change and the body shape change that you're going for. We help you to tap into soul goals that are not toxic, that don't just add to your to-do list. And we also help you to use affirmations and other positive tools to help keep you motivated along the way. The other thing is, this program delivers results fast, and in that way you will start to be very motivated as you see the results happen. But we teach you how to appraise those results. It's no longer about stepping on the scale. It's no longer about pinching an inch, etc. It's about looking at your body shape change as it happens, learning to look at your body and appraise your body and critique it in a positive way as you continue to focus on looking after the vessel from top to toe. We also look at your strength, fitness measurements and metrics as well, and also how it's affecting your sleep, your mood, your hunger, your stress levels, all those sorts of things, and also body shape in terms of your curves to help you to get a sense of your different dimensions as well. So it's really good for you to, have a metric and understand that you're in control and getting the feedback that's actually going to help you to stay motivated along the way. So we start with those soul goals, we start with the metrics and help you to understand and draw that line in the sand so you can start to work towards that body shape change and lifestyle change that you are going for and that you desire. Then what we look at is your customization. determining your hormone type, your custom calories, your custom macros, and your custom cycle. We have great worksheets for you to go through in terms of your 7-day carb cycling cycle, your 28-day, what you've got going on in your life, do a little bit of pre-planning when you need some flexibility. This is all about flexibility because it's a lifestyle program, it's not a diet. It's all about working with what you've got going on in your own life. And then we kick into 3 workouts a week, a strong, a lean, and a curvy workout that you can do from your living room with a very minimum investment in a kettlebell. So you can do it even with 1 kettlebell, or if you really want to splash out, you can buy 1 big one and 2 little ones, and that's enough of a tool to keep you going for a couple of months until you maybe need to up the weights a little bit. But for less than a cost of what it would take to probably join a gym. You can do these workouts, as I said, very easily in your living room, bedroom, garage, backyard if it's warm enough wherever you are, and you can start to see those results really fast. For those of you that are signing up or wanting to sign up for a year-long program and pay in full, we've got some fantastic bonuses for that. We offer a monthly group coaching call for those of you that commit to the 12-month program. And that 12-month program gets a monthly group coaching call, which is a chance for you to get your questions answered on a regular basis. Specific questions that you have about your diet, your lifestyle, what's working right for you, the exercises, any of those sorts of things. And you have direct access to me through those calls, but only for those of you that commit to the 12-month program, or actually it's a 13-month program. I'm going to tell you about that. And pay in full. For those of you that are just wanting to see how things go, or you want to just have the bit of flexibility in the investment, you can then either choose the payment plan for the 12 months, or you can choose the payment plan over the season, which is actually a 4-month payment plan. The season is 3 months, and you get the free 28-day Warrior Goddess body program. The 28-day program was a program that I created that had meal plans, shopping lists, and recipes. So if you're somebody that just needs a little bit more guidance in terms of what to eat and what sort of products you would need to be buying, then it's a great resource to start. It also goes into supplementation at greater detail. It also has the how to get started with kettlebells. It takes you really, if you're somebody who's a complete beginner, it takes you from beginning to get you started for the first 28 days. So there is something in there for everybody, and it's really important for you to figure out what it is that you want. Now, I understand that there is an investment involved, but if there wasn't an investment, you wouldn't do it. I know that sometimes we need to put across some value and understand the value and what it is that we're doing for us to have this sense of, well, I've committed now. It's a commitment. The showing this of investing in yourself is a commitment, an investment in you. So, but I understand that it is an investment, and you may need to have a conversation with other parts or other family members for you to chat to them about what it is that you're investing in and what it is you're wanting to get involved in. So in this way, if you continue to scroll down this page, you have all of the information that you need about what's included and what you're going to get. There's also at the very bottom our frequently asked questions, which will help you to understand what you need to know about this particular this program and how it might fit with you. Because I want you to understand what it is that you are engaging in, but also to know that you are a good fit for this program and to helping you to achieve, again, the body shape change and the lifestyle change that you're looking for. So either choose the season, go for the 90 days, either pay in full and get the added bonuses. You will not only save money by paying in full, you will also get some added bonuses. You get 1 call or an invitation to 1 call as part of the season if you choose the season option, or if you're somebody that's going for the 12-month plus that 1 month free, so it's actually a 13 moons program, then you will get access to that monthly group coaching call, which you couldn't put a value on that. I know that you're thinking about the investment with regards to this program, but I don't know where you are based in the world, but personal training where we are here in the UK can be anything from £30 to £50 an hour for a personal training consultation. I personally charge £75 an hour just for a 1 hour personal training session. That is not including nutrition, not including any sort of advice. That is just 1 hour of a workout that is tailored to that particular client based on their goals and their current fitness levels and strength levels. However, it doesn't offer them any support between sessions. It doesn't offer them any guidance in terms of their personal nutrition, and it definitely doesn't take account of their lifestyle and everything in between. I mean, could you imagine the value of having a qualified personal trainer, a qualified holistic health coach and plant-based specialist there to answer your questions on a daily basis? The value of that is phenomenal. I mean, this program I was called to create from my clients. They had been asking me all the time about, I don't understand macronutrients. I don't really know what I should be eating on my carb cycling days, on low carb days. I don't understand when I should be eating protein or carbohydrates. You know, I want to do workouts when I'm not with you. I want to do them from home. What workouts should I do? So all of this was as a call to create, to help women just like you to achieve the body and lifestyle change that they're going for, so that I could offer more support in between sessions, or I could offer support to all of those ladies who would love to come to my classes or would love to attend to engage with me one-on-one, but are just not able to. This is the way for you to access everything that you need to know about body shape change in your 30s, 40s, 50s, or even 60s, to help you to combine that with lifestyle change, for you to have the life and body and life's vehicle to attack and enjoy any of those challenges and adventures that will come your way over the many years. So if you are interested to find out more, if you want to know more about this program, then go ahead and access all of the information down below. Check out those frequently asked questions. I'm sure you'll find one that is the one that's resonating with you, to find out if you are a good fit for this program, and understand that this is about you making a commitment for you. Not only are there step-by-step videos of me providing you this content as you go through the program, whether it might be for nutrition questions, recipe questions, meal planning, how to access what protein or supplements for you to understand your hormones, or where you are in your cycle, or when to rest and when to push, all of these sorts of questions. We are there step by step with regards to the program, but I'm also there through a private Facebook group. I only have one Facebook group community of ladies that I look after specifically that have engaged in my products. So this is specifically for you guys to have somebody there to ask questions on a daily basis. Somebody who, either through myself or my team, can be there to answer those questions that you have specifically about you, your body type, the challenges that you have from day to day, so that you can achieve finally the support that you need and a proven plan that works to help you to achieve the body shape change and lifestyle change that you're going for. So here's my invitation. Have a look at all of the information below. Think about the level of investment and time that you're willing to put in this. Reach out if you have specific questions that you don't feel are answered, either through Facebook or through my Instagram, which you will also find in relation to the website here. You can find through my contact forms below here on the website, if there's any way that I can help you to answer it. If you need to speak with your spouse, your family members, to other friends, maybe you want to do it with your friends and you want to see if they'll connect with you. All of the answers that you need are on this page below. But take time to figure out what it is that you want, so that when you come, you are able to jump in with both feet and be committed because know that this program is going to work for you, but it only works in so much as you work it. But we're here every step of the way to help you to achieve that. And I look forward to connecting with you and seeing you on the other side in our private Facebook group, in the Warrior Goddess Body Circle, because I'm here to support you and for you to help you to achieve those goals, because I know that you have spent years and years and years, like myself, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, and up until now you're probably frustrated. You don't know how to achieve what it is that you're looking for, and I know that I can help you to get there. So I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Again, reach out if you have any particular questions or comments, and go ahead and read all the information down below to help you to clarify things within your mind. And I look forward to seeing you on the other side.